Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy to inform you by the grace of God that we are starting the first episode of this organic broiler production for 2021. And the first thing we'll be looking at is the identification of the materials we use in produce different drugs. I just came back from the bush now after harvesting some of these materials that we are going to use, although some of them were gotten from the market. But I decided to just cover this one now because of weather. I still intend to go to farm, and my farm is a bit, far from here. So let's quickly do something. Identification of materials. I will identify these materials and then tell you one or two things where they do with them. If there is, if the weather is fine, and if my phone will be able to cover a good video at night when I will start preparing this thing, then I will also cover the thing one after the other. The first thing I would like to identify is this leaf we are seeing. I know many of you must have come across this. This is called red amaranthus. Red amaranthus. It is a wide species of amaranthus vegetable. And what we use, although it is not sold in the market, but some people use it to cook food. It's not poisonous. It is edible. It is edible. Some people use it to cook. It is a good source of multivitamin and serve as anti-stress. When you prepare it, I will explain to you how it is prepared when I start, when I get to preparatory stage. So that is what that one is used for. And I know this, you will be all familiar with this. Look at this leaf very well. This is dongoyaro leaf, also called neem leaf. It is a good source of antibiotics. In fact, by the grace of God, when you use it, when you have much of it in your concoction, I can assure you that you won't have this green pool disease that people usually complain about that kills their broiler. When you have much of it in your preparation, you won't suffer that in your farm at all. It's a good source of antibiotics. Another thing, another leaf I want us to consider is this. This is a mango leaf. Mango leaf. Although we have different, proportion that we use in our preparation, but when I start processing, I will enlighten us more about that. That is also a source of antibiotics. It kills bacteria that can affect our base. We also have this. This is back of mango. The back of mango. I've read about people using this as a source of multivitamin, even though I can't still understand how it will work as multivitamin, but I'm sure that it's a good source of antibiotics. It kills a lot of bacteria in the system as well. I was told that when it is soaked in the water for 3 days and the water is given to the birds, that they will eat well and then they will convert the feed very well, even though I've not tried that. Now, you will see that that one is different from this one. Look at the back. This one is mango tree, while this one is dongoyaro bark tree. The back of a dongoyaro tree. It's also a good source of antibacterial. And you will don't be surprised that most of the things that I use in preparation of this drug, they are antibacterial. Antibacterial, they have power to control bacteria. It's because most of the diseases in poultry are bacterial disease. However, this, we can look at this one very well. This is bitter leaf, the common bitter leaf that we eat, that we use to, I know people prepare it in different ways to make delicious soup. And then it is, this one is not, it's not working as antibacterial, but it works as a vitamin source as well as anti-protozoal, agent. And the common protozoal disease we have in poultry is coccidiosis. Although this one works better when it is fresh. However, some quantity is still needed in our proportion. But when you even use it to formulate your dish, you still treat your bears personally for you place them on you can give them the fresh, fresh extract, get the extract. of this and give them at day 7 to 10. Then you can be sure that you won't see coccidiosis at all in your farm. Now, you will as well see this. This is moringa. I know moringa is not a new leaf to almost everybody, even around the world. It's a popular leaf. And so if you get that, it's an antibiotics, and also it has a lot of antioxidants and protein level. So when you include it in your drug, you know that all we are trying to combat is bacterial infection in our farms. So with this, although they have different proportions at which we are going to use all of them. I know this may be somehow strange to us, but in Yoruba, this is called a gegemu. I don't know what the English name is, or the botanical name. I've read about it, but I will try to. I have the leaf and the photo. I will upload that if it is required. So this one, the major work of this one is to create itch. At times when you see that your birds are feeling cold, now when it is included in your drugs, it makes them to be sharp. There's no any dull moment. With this in your drug, there's no dull moment. Although the excess of it is bad. If you give them excess of it, your birds will sleep and they won't wake up again. So you have to be conscious of how to use this one. That is all about that. Yes. Now coming to this, we see this. It's called basil leaf or scent leaf. You know, it's a common scent leaf, popularly called efiri in Yoruba land. It is a good source of. It can stop bacterial infection. It can stop diarrhea. When you observe any watery places in your farm, you can just squeeze it, and when this thing is squeezed, then you release it. You give them the extract and let them drink it for like 2-3 days. Whatever the cause of that diarrhea will be automatically stopped. Okay, this is though I've not brought them out of the nylon. I just brought them from the market today. This is lime. We are going to open it and extract the water and include it in our this thing. The work of this one is actually to clear the throat, to prevent disease like CRD, chronic respiratory disease. That's commonly called a cough in poultry. Then this is zobo leaf. I know you'll be surprised that this one is also used. Yes, it's a good source of multivitamin. When you prepare it and give your birds a drink, they eat well and they convert the feed they eat to feed. Therefore, their growth is improved. Now we have garlic. I have garlic here, and garlic is antifungal, also antibacterial. It has antibacterial agents, so it is good. It is also used to control cough, the CRD, but I will explain that when the processing time commences. Then here is turmeric. Turmeric is also a good antibacterial material that we use to combat the disease called there's this disease we call coryza. Mostly it affects the birds, at the eyes. You see the eyes becoming blind. But when you have much of this in your preparation, you can be sure that you won't experience anything like that in your farm. Then this is clove. This is clove. Clove is also used as is a multivitamin, as also an antioxidant. It boosts the immune system of your birds, and then gives a very good, nice odor, even to the drug. This is ginger. Ginger is also used to control, to cure CRD, that's chronic respiratory disease, and also to build the immune system of the animals. Sorry, thank you. Excuse me. What I have here is aloe vera. Aloe vera is a good, source of it has antiviral, effect. With this one, you can control viral infection. You have this in the production in your drugs. You can be sure at least that the viral infection will be minimized, and then it can even be cured even in your farm. So these are the things that I have at the moment. Um, we make use of different pepper also. This is this pepper. This one is called rodo in Yoruba land. I don't know what you call it. In your own place. And then there are other types of pepper that I use. I use this black pepper, commonly called Cameroon pepper, in Igbo land. Then also I use this long pepper. They call it shombo in Yoruba land. I don't have that one here. I couldn't get them, but because the preparation will last tomorrow, so the ones that I prepared today are these. Okay, you may also. This one is called halum. It's a common halum that you know. I will tell you the use when the time comes. So this is where we stop about the identification of the materials we use. So I want to upload this one and permit us to ask our questions. By 7 o'clock, if you have any question as regard to any of these things that has been displayed, then we can ask our question while I do justice to it. Thank you. God bless you.